My question is for Taylor. I want to talk about how you approached Charlotte as this sort of token figure in Derry, in the Stephen King universe or space, which we know which could be very light, and what aspects of her experience within that unsettling, racially charged environment were most important for you to amplify and bring to your character on screen.
Thank you. Also, full disclosure, my baby is just having a hard time napping, so I'm sorry, guys. I had to bring him over here. Um, well, you get when you read something and it's presented, 1962 is already such a specific texture. It's already something so rich to work with because obviously it's wrought with our history, our ancestors, I thought about my grandmother who was my age in 1962. I'm a dancer first, so I always work from my feet up. I thought about, starched linen and ironing and, this woman's a homemaker and at home and what was she watching? Probably a little bit of Betty Davis, probably a little bit of Carol Burnett, probably a little bit of what was she listening to? What was it like, making the bed? What was she thinking? I know I thought about what dreams died with people who were homemakers but had interests, who had feelings that they had so much to offer the world. I'd like put all of that into Charlotte. Someone who was kind of bursting at the seams, who was ironed and buttoned up and did what she was supposed to do and very much loves her family, her husband, motherhood, but also wants to be out there and contribute in a big way, even though being a mother is contributing in a big way. But I just tussled with all of the kind of the 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 complexity of being a person, a black person, a black woman person in 1962. And what was suppressed, and I also like I think Charlotte is quite lonely, like she's in this weird town. She has this sacral sense that something is not right. And she's almost like a little bit gaslit because she thinks something's not right. And people are kind of complicit. She has this run in with this weird, these boys on the street. No one bats an eye. They're all looking at her like she's crazy. And I just found it all so fascinating and like a really though it is very dark, the show is very, very dark. What better? I thought the 1962 of it all, the entity of 1962 and racial America with